Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Rob Hoback here. Yogi, yo, welcome to Daily Discipline number 140. Appreciate you spending a couple of minutes with us, no matter where you are, how you're listening, watching, when, doesn't matter. Just glad you're here. Appreciate you spending a couple minutes with us. We'll get to work on my IMs. By the way, this will be the last take, regardless of whether it's any good or not, because this is like my fifth one. I'm rambling this morning. Got a lot to say. All right, so my IMs. Old girl Rachel, she calls her people the tribe. I love that, right? Because I love tribal stuff. I love the idea of that. And then Okie. And why did I put that on there? Because I'm from Oklahoma, right? That's where I live now. And I got to be honest with you, as I was doing a little research on Rachel Hollis, found out that her grandparents were actually, she has Oklahoma roots, and that they were here during the Depression, the Great Depression. And that, like many people, documented in the book Grapes of Wrath, they chose to leave Oklahoma and migrate out to California in search of a better life, and it was awful. It's awful. And so there's actually, in this piece that I was reading this morning, there's a part of the book of Grapes of Wrath that talk about the holy rollers, the Pentecostals rolling into town and wanting to be a part of the, and so and asked for a donation. The guy's like, that's why we've never had a preacher around here again. Anyway, her family were those people. I don't know if they were the exact people, but they were holy rollers, Pentecostals coming in and looking for work, looking for a way to make some money. So she came from very humble, poor beginnings that originated in the state of Oklahoma. The other thing I tell you about Oklahoma is that there's a lot coming out of here that's a lot more positive than people want. Entertainment, we got a whole list of entertainers that are all like Garth Brooks, Blake Griffin, Carrie Underwood, it just goes on and on and on and on. Athletes, got a bunch of athletes representing the state of Oklahoma. We've got back-to-back Heisman Trophy winners, which is the biggest award you can win in college football from the state of Oklahoma. You have the number one draft pick last year in the NFL draft. Looks like it's going to have the number one all draft pick this year. Basketball, you got Trae Young, who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year in the NBA, setting it on fire right now. There's so much more going on in Oklahoma than people want to give the state credit for. And every time something good happens, like, I'm starting to take some civic pride in it, because I love the idea of a place that everybody's like, yeah, that's shit, coming back and kicking everybody's ass. For reals, right? I love it. So I'm tribal, and I'm an Okie. That's right. What I want to talk about, oh yeah, look, we got a couple other things. So yesterday, when I was talking about the thought of saying I surrender, I rejected it. I rejected it. And as I thought about it, why was my emotional reaction so negative against it? I think it comes down to this, is that when I say the words I surrender, it reminds me of a hymn that used to be sung repeatedly at the church that I went to as a kid. And again, it's like PTSD. I'm like, no thanks, right? So I just immediately rejected that. And then I got a text from the same guy last night saying, hey, I love the daily discipline, never surrender. Well, as soon as he said that, I thought about Cory Hart, right? Same time frame too, right? Cory Hart, late 80s, early 90s, sunglasses at night. Love that guy. He was on the list of people I wasn't supposed to be listening to. And I would sing along those songs. I had no idea what I was singing along. I enjoyed them, right? And then Dylan McKay. Man, we talk about this. You just never know. Dylan McKay, also known as Luke Perry, I don't even know what his real name is, passed away yesterday of a massive stroke at 52. So he's not a whole lot older than I am, which is just a reminder to us all. We just never know, right? We never know. I'm certain that guy had access to really good health care, and just, it's your time to go. It's your time to go. So rest in peace, Luke Perry. We appreciate you, all the fine work that you did. 90210 was a big part of my life too, right? During those formative years. And it's just interesting to me that those guys are just on my mind at the same time. So with that, I think we're going to shut it down. Never surrender, right? Don't sleep on the state of Oklahoma. And just remember, if we just keep going, good things are going to happen. Hey, it might not be us, right? It may be like our next generation, but who cares, right? As a matter of fact, wouldn't you really rather see your children be like uber successful and say, man, I set them up for that. Look at them go. I would, right? Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to stop looking for more for me, because I'm going to keep going, but more than success for myself, I want to build a platform for my kids to be successful. and their kids and help people at the same time. And I'm certain we can do it all, right? Hands up, peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you spending a few minutes with me this morning. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you then. Love you. Bye.